This is a clock on the tower of a church in my hometown. I love clocks. I love hearing when a clock will chime, and some clocks will play the Westminster chimes, and you know what hour it is. We mark the moments of our lives with clocks and calendars and watches, and I want to talk to you about it in your morning cup of inspiration. How are you spending your time? I was reminded of that question this past week when Pam and I attended two funerals. One was for my Aunt Diane, who passed away at 77. We didn't know she was sick, but apparently she found out about 7 weeks ago that she had several tumors throughout her body, and she chose not to do treatment, and she just passed her final days peacefully. Lawrence Effa was the name of the other gentleman. He was a good friend of Pam's family. He passed away at the age of 94, and he loved God with all his heart, and he made sure that everybody he talked to knew about Jesus. So these were joyous celebrations of their lives because they both knew the Lord. My Aunt Diane left a great legacy for her children and her grandchildren, and so did Lawrence Effa. But how are you spending your time? At my Aunt Diane's funeral, we sang a song called In His Time. It's a beautiful song. It says that in His time, He makes all things beautiful in His time. Lord, please show me every day as you're teaching me your way that you do just what you say in your time. And that's taken right from Ecclesiastes 3:11, where we read, He has made everything beautiful in its time. He has also set eternity in the hearts of men, yet they cannot fathom what God has done from beginning to end. Isn't that interesting? He has set eternity in our hearts. We know that there's more to us than just this body. That when our body gives out, our soul will live on, either in heaven or in hell. So how are you spending your time? You need to think about that. You need to think with every conversation you have, with every person you meet, with every action you take, are you glorifying God? Because at the end of our time here on earth, we all want to hear God say, well done, thou good and faithful servant. That's all that's gonna matter for eternity, that we can be with Jesus in heaven. I hope that inspires you to make good use of your time, and I'll talk to you next time in your morning cup of inspiration.